There we go.
We live, baby.
Now streaming live. Okay.
Live on Facebook. Wait, so we
Oh,
can't see when people messaging and stuff? Or only you can see it?
welcome to
gotta
Toya Talks,
share your
y'all.
page.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
How y'all feeling?
Woo, 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 woo.
And of course, we get on here and something's going on with Chantel's. I don't know where my sissy
No,
went.
I'm okay. I'm right here.
We can't
Hold
see you
on.
though.
Okay, calm down.
Well, anyway, welcome to Toya
She
Talks,
putting on
y'all.
her mascara.
I just wanted to reintroduce my co-host. It's a family affair. I have in order hierarchy first. I have my wonderful sister Chantel. She's down there
What's
at
the
the bottom.
hierarchy?
I have
Hey.
my sister Raven. She's our surprise guest. She's stepping in for Ariane, but Ariane will be tuning in. She's gonna, kick it with us. I have Brelly Brown, Miss Sunshine Alvarez in the building. I have Miss Bella Johnson, my cousin. Hey, and
Hey.
I have the one and only, my baby, my one and only Miss Angie, Pinky in the brain. That's my pizza. All right,
Wait,
y'all.
did
So
you really
tonight,
just do like a real? Wait, did you just do a rapper Pink? You gotta reintroduce me.
listen, don't do that. You know, me and Pinky got a thing going on over here. So tonight's topic, y'all, I hope y'all ready to discuss and dive into what we think is appropriate or inappropriate to post on social media. I am so, even though I feel like I know what y'all are going to say, I am so interested in hearing what y'all have to say. So let me see who I want to go first. I want to go with my TikTok queen, Belon.
Don't do me first. Circle back. Circle back.
Circle back, bring it.
Why you
What
gotta
you
do that to
think?
me, cousin? I don't know. I think it's all fair game when you want to post stuff on Facebook. I know I just have preferences of things that I don't like to see personally. I don't like to see, people posting. Let me tell y'all, I've seen people post stuff half naked, like women. They half naked with their daughter standing right there in the same room with them. And they shaking it for Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, whatever the case is, and their daughter just looking at them and they copying it. I don't personally like to see stuff like that, just coming from a mother perspective. And outside
Hey,
of that,
mother. Come on, mother.
I don't like to see that. I mean, you don't have to do all that. We live in like a world where we just feel like we have to like put it all out there for social media. And it's good to share, but certain things like, come on, I just feel like you should have more sense than to be pretty much naked with your daughter standing right there just to impress some men, some dudes on Facebook. That's just kind of crazy to me. It's just insane. But outside of that, I know people get bold. You got messengers plays a part in it too. And you can send whatever, but people get bold on messages, send you all kind of crazy stuff. I lit the story time. This is this girl I went to school with. I barely knew her. She barely knew me, but I went to school with her. Do y'all know this girl sent my husband a message asking him for some money to borrow some money? Y'all heard me. Asked him to borrow some money. Said she was going through hard times. To ask him to borrow some money. Keep in mind,
What kind of times was it?
I
I
don't know.
sent him a darn DM.
But to borrow some money, like people get real bold on Facebook, and she
Real
don't
bold.
even know him. She knows me through high school, and keep in mind I graduated 20 years ago. Like we really don't know each other, sis. And she writes my husband and asks him to borrow money, like certain things like that. I'm like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with her? Of course, y'all know me, so I snapped, crackled, and popped. And she said somebody hacked her account and that it wasn't her, but whatever. Like.
We
like
know
that,
you
I
do
don't have
not
the
play
patience
about
for.
yours.
I don't. But that type of
Ain't
stuff, like when
supposed
it comes,
to.
yeah,
Not
but
at
when it
all.
comes to social media, like I don't have the tolerance, the patience for stuff like that. But Other than that, you got look
Belong.
at.
We have Miss Mel that said, girl with the H, you know what she's trying to say. She said, oh, she should have contacted Red Cross, bruh.
Right.
Shout out to you, Mel.
I
For
agree with
real.
that.
I agree. Like she really tried it. She tried it, but it's
Oh,
okay.
we got you. Angie, what you think?
Well, for me, I just I won't post my house. I won't post my car. I won't post where I live. Not even post pictures of me at work. And that
Yeah.
stems from me working at sheriff's office a while back. They had a detective started following me and was monitoring what a lot of us were posting, and I cut that short real quick. And so when I go places, I don't post until after I leave. I don't post relationship or gifts or anything that I get from dudes. I keep it real basic. You're gonna get motivational and you're gonna get sincerely Angie products or a post, but that's about it. I don't think that I just don't I don't know. I haven't gotten with it. I'm still kind of like old school. I'm an old lady in my head. So I keep it
I
real
don't
basic.
think that's old school. I'm with you, Pink. I'm with you. I'm with you on why you don't. For different reasons, but I definitely understand that. We gonna, you know what we gonna do? We gonna divert and we gonna see how the young folks feel about that. My baby sister, what do you think?
Um, as far as posting, like Pinky said, like Angie said, I'm sorry, I'm not used to calling her Angie.
You can call me Pinky unless we gotta be real professional. Toya, we gotta be professional.
No, we have to be ourselves.
Okay, Pinky it
All right.
is.
Be real
So,
quick.
like Pinky
Thank
said,
God, because I don't even know how to say anything.
It's like I gotta speak for myself.
oh my goodness. All right, so I think that because of her personal experience, she's more prone to doing that. But I feel like all of us kind of do that to an extent. I know me, I do. Like, I don't post when I'm at a place. I might post, something from where I was a day ago or maybe, hours ago. But like, I don't know. And I ain't never had no detective following me around. That's just something that I've been doing because I don't like, somebody might try to pull up on me, I'm famous. But no, so I do agree with Pinky on that. And also I want to add, okay, inappropriate and appropriate. In society today, it's like nothing is off limits. It's like you can post like whatever you want to post, and it's like, okay, if you don't like it, unfollow me. And I get that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be that person that unfollows you if you posting something that I don't want to see on my timeline. I could love you to death. You could be my favorite cousin, but if you posting stuff that I don't want to see, I will be that person that unfollows you. I'll interact with you, but I ain't gonna follow you because I don't want to see all that. But but I know when it comes to posting things, this is one thing I wanted to touch on. Posting things that other people are in. When it's not a picture of just you, it's not you, it's not only you that you're considering.
I knew she was gonna say that. Because everybody want to fact check before you
Lord,
post
she had
it.
to take a sip on that one.
Yes.
I get. I get.
I feel like it's an unwritten rule that you gotta check with everybody. I don't care if they got 20 people in that picture. You good with this one? Maybe not
Yes.
20 people.
Yes,
Maybe not 20
cousin.
people, but that might be a little bit much. But like, if all of us took a photo right now, like you gotta check with everybody to make sure everybody is on point. Because when your people look good, you look better.
Look, we have Ariane. Ariane said, she said, come on, somebody. You know that is Ariane. But here's the thing. I agree with you. But I think we have such a big family, or a kind of big circle. I don't know what you would call it. That it's kind of hard because we could take 20 pictures, Pinky. We are picture queens.
Yes.
And we gonna be like, I don't like that one. And then you gonna like it. And then you not. Like, it's so hard sometimes. But I do
There's
agree.
always pictures. I'm sorry, but there's always pictures that like you think you look a little better and somebody else might think they not, oh no, I don't like that one, but you might still want to post it. It's like, if you posting like a little slide thing, when there's a bunch of pictures, you could kind of get away with posting one where somebody look a little funny. But
Okay, so out the fam, who would that one person be? Let's say it on a count of three. One, two,
1, 2,
three.
3.
I am.
Yanni.
I'm realized.
No, it'll be Pinky. Ariane said, "Keep me off y'all page."
Oh my God! Don't even say Pinky. Pinky starts shaking and having a panic attack.
No, Pinky's gonna keep taking pictures until she gets the right one.
Yeah.
That's what
No.
And as long as
You're going to just take them. She
no,
always
no.
ready.
My
Oh.
thing is, the TikTok queen lip gloss is popping. We
Oh,
gotta have
Ellie.
some work.
Make sure it's popping. Don't you post a picture of me without my lip gloss on.
I know.
We got a problem. Now I got to block you. Now I got to report you on Facebook. I got to say you're using my picture without my permission. I got to go extra mile.
What do you think? What do you think about, like, what's appropriate or what's inappropriate? What are you willing to share on your social media, or what are you not willing to share?
Bro.
I mean, bro.
Bro.
You need to give me an introduction like you gave Pinky.
Okay, to the bestest, the bestest friend in the whole wide world. I want to reintroduce my.
Hello.
I can't introduce you. Why
No,
you always?
my thing is because
We can't even hear her.
interest for Pinky. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Hold up. You can hear me now?
He said Pinky had a grand entrance.
Okay, so basically, okay, wait, hold up. Can you hear me now? Oh, so y'all doing a goddamn mannequin challenge now, right?
Eddie Riley.
We can hear you.
In the building.
we can hear you.
Now repeat the question, Siri. What you said?
What do you think is appropriate? What are you willing to share on social media, and what are you, like, like, opposed to not sharing? What do you feel about that? You know what? We're not about to play with her.
You better pull over, bro.
No.
So, what about you,
She
sissy?
went out. Me? Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you.
Dang. That go, bro. Check your mute.
I muted
Bro,
her.
you mute. Oh,
She
don't mute
can't.
her.
We can't hear her.
Okay. So, for me, dear Lord, I personally feel like, don't do that, cousin. I personally feel like to each his own. I've always been a pretty open book. So I feel like, I go live. I be like, whatever, it is what it is. Judge me if you want. I don't care. Like I'm that type of person though in real life. But it's crazy because I've ran into people that, like, if something going on, they'd be like, man, you be on Facebook like every day going live. I wouldn't have never thought you was going through that. Yeah, I know, because I don't post. I post what I want y'all to know.
That's right.
And it's like you would never know because I don't tell you. But if you ask me, I probably would. Because I ain't got no shame in my game. I'll tell you. I'll post stuff. I try my best to, like, no matter what I do, I'm still trying to make sure that I try to inspire people every day, literally every day of my life. So I post something positive. I try anyway. I try so hard not to go all out. sometimes I do. Sometimes I wake up early in the morning, almost every morning, and I'm posting something to get y'all day started. I try to,
Hmm.
but there are times when I might be back that thing up, back it. Like I might be doing all that, but you gotta unmute Braille because I know she's saying
Braille
something.
is not muted.
Oh,
Oh
well,
yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I'm speak when spoken to. But yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here, Tootie. That's okay.
okay. So,
Don't say okay.
so the thing is though, like I like going on Facebook. I don't do Instagram unless somebody tell me they're on Instagram. I'll go on Instagram just to see whatever they posted. But sometimes I go on there. But when I go on there, I can't get off for some reason. Like I'm looking at everything in the world.
Okay.
But I
Oh,
do
you want
do
me to you
Facebook
don't
and
miss
I don't know. But the thing is, like, I don't have nothing against whatever people post. Like I have some people that's like real, you know, standoffish,
Hmm.
like
Guess
like
who?
whatever it is, like they ain't trying to post this and they ain't trying to post that. But what I find is a lot of people that's like that, um, are real. Not everybody. Let me make sure I say this. Not everybody, but some people, and some of them are so bold enough to come in my inbox. They are judgmental.
Hmm.
They
Yeah.
are like trying to
Yes.
judge what I put on Facebook. Oh, you're supposed to be professional. Uh, I'm supposed to be a lot of things, but that don't make it. Somebody you supposed to be a mama. I am a mama. Who? But
Oh,
not
oh, cupcake,
all right.
cupcake. Who wasn't ready for that one?
I'm just saying. Don't come for me. And don't come telling me I'm supposed to be professional. I am professional when I am supposed to be professional.
Hmm.
Girl, look at cupcake.
I am what I am, period. Wherever I am, I am what I am.
Oh, okay, Kevin Gates and young boy. I am who am. Yeah, okay.
See that one right
Yes,
there? I
ma'am.
cannot deal with her.
Lord, y'all have
But
That's
that's
legends.
just
right.
my opinion.
Save the best for
I'm a hush.
last.
Go for it. Go for
Well,
it, sunshine.
Give me 3 minutes, pretty girl. Give me 3 minutes. Hey, make
I'll
sure our
go.
blockers are in. Let's make sure our blockers are in, Missy.
They're in. They're in.
Okay.
So
Well,
let
give
me
some
give
shout
y'all my
out. What do you
spill while Bro needs her
Wait,
time.
wait. No, no, no. She
Oh,
want 3 minutes, Toya.
I
yeah,
need
I
three
know.
minutes.
That's why I'm about to go.
Make sure you. Do we have?
So,
All
anyways,
right, bro. You gotta get straight and get settled because you're going in and out again. So go ahead, Toya.
I'm almost done.
so let me tell y'all what I think. I struggle in this area because I'm always thinking what is appropriate for me to share with the world and what should I keep private. Um, but I look up to people that are open to just sharing anything. I agree with Raven. If it's something that I don't want to see, I'm not big into the unfollowing, people. I just scroll past it because I understand that everybody doesn't feel how I feel. Even if it's offensive, I'm very intentional on what I post. I don't know if y'all ever even looked at it, but I never have a status. I never have a status. I only post pictures. And I was like that for years because I felt like if I had a status that was opening the door to have conversation or for somebody to have an opinion that would probably not be my opinion, and I don't want to have that. So for me, it was like I was closed off to the idea of communicating in that way. I'm trying to be a little bit more open. I do like to go live, but I'm private like Pinky with the things that are for me. Like I don't post my job. I mean, I posted my my promotion. But when I posted that, that wasn't to get a congratulations. It was literally to inspire someone, to give someone a little bit about my story and how I got where I was. But it wasn't for me to brag. But I do hate it though, because I feel like I'm not always opening up myself to see the way that God is blessing me, because I don't want people to look at it as she bragging, or or whatever. And in some ways we say we don't care, but in some ways we kind of care, because if we didn't, then we would just do whatever whenever. But for me, some things I do want to keep private. I'm i'm not as open with, like, certain things that I wear. um I don't want to post that kind of stuff, because I want people to see Toya and not see, this
I know you lying.
image
I done
that
saw
they
your
think
butt.
I have.
I know you
Oh, you
lying.
tried
I
it.
saw
You
the left
tried it.
thigh and the right thigh.
You tried it. You probably saw that on my birthday trip. I was a different kind of
It
Adam on
was
my
on your
birthday trip,
birthday
trying
trip.
to grow up. That was
Okay,
Kiki fault. First of
I
all,
gotta speak. I gotta speak when spoken to.
well then you hold on, because you had a turn and you was cutting up because you wasn't parked.
No, she.
No, but listen. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. So I'm gonna hurry up and do mine. My whole thing is what repeat the question, Sarah. Shit. What was the question again?
What do you think is, appropriate for you? What are you willing to share on social media? Like, do you have any do's or don'ts? Like, are you just completely wide open with anything, or are you just more
Okay.
private?
Well, first of all, I just want to say I agree with a little bit of all of y'all. But most of the times, what I like to see on social media is positive things. I hate to see like a lot of the hate that's going on when people are sharing it and people fighting. I just think that it's ignorant. And not only that is not a good look, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
because there's so much that's going on and it's kind of like depressing. And most of the time when I do share things, I definitely want to be an inspiration to others and share like healthy relationship tips or healthy, like self care tips with them taking care of themselves so they can love themselves, or definitely things that's going on with my family, sharing different movements that they're making. Most of the times I fall back from posting like most of the relationship things because nobody's perfect. So that's why I always share the healthy tips.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to make it look like it's something perfect when really it's not. Because we, in some fucked up
And
well, excuse my language, but people go through things. No relationships is perfect or whatnot, and you don't want it to be like, oh, this is going on when really it's not. So, and I like to share things about people that's struggling with addiction, just to give them help, hope, and let them know that they can be healed, and if they need the resources, being like making my page resourceable, like you can click this and maybe this person can help you or something. You know what I'm saying? Like self help or whatnot. But I don't like to post the extraness. I like to post, of course, our family because
We're beautiful.
Well, that's what she was
you the
about to say
mom.
before she was cut off.
You the
She
mom.
probably
I'm sorry. I
has
had
to
to
go.
like.
But one
I
thing I
thought.
can say
Mm-mm.
about Braille is she is like the plug. She will support all kinds of stuff.
Everybody,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like she does. She shares, and I don't even know how she has the time to do it, especially because
Yeah.
she worked 50 jobs. Like, she's always booked and busy, but she is like the support queen. That I could definitely see.
That's good. I like to see stuff like that though. Like I'd rather see that stuff than the negative stuff. Or
Hmm.
like some chick on there arguing with another chick and y'all going back and forth and statuses about the baby daddy or the boyfriend that was whatever. I don't want to see all that. And even some of the current event stuff, like sometimes it gets too much. Like
Yes.
because everybody's posting it, everybody's talking about it, and you're already dealing with how you feel about it. You're processing what's going on in the world for yourself. I don't always want to hop on social media and see it all down my timeline. I like to see something else to kind of break it up. Give me some positivity. I like to put out positivity. That's why you see me do a lot of TikTok videos with my children, with my family, because we just
Yeah.
be having a laugh sometimes. You have to get off and laugh sometimes. But even with doing the TikToks, I still have people be like, especially older people, oh no, let it have a curse word or something in it. oh no, why you was on there with all that cursing? And I'd have to be like, that was not my voice. Like I was like somebody else's
But
voice,
how
and I
old
was
are
just
you?
30,
Right,
like
you
a cool
grown.
37.
What, you grown?
You know?
But that's the problem with social media. There is so much
I'd have
judgment
told him,
no
you
matter
know what a
what
curse
you
word
post.
is.
I
So you
mean, like,
guilty too.
but I said you can't even laugh and have fun without somebody trying to judge. But that's the type of stuff I like to see. That's the type of stuff I like to do because it kind of breaks away from all the negativity and puts you in a different mindset, just even for like 5 minutes. If you're gonna laugh for 5 minutes, some people need that throughout the day. I know I do. Like everybody
Yeah.
got a lot of stuff going on, so people need that laughter, positivity, and everything else. It's because that's all we see all day is negativity. Like,
Right.
Yeah. Especially in the climate that we're in right now, which was
mhm.
one of the reasons why I I'm not gonna say it was one of the reasons, but it made me feel good that to bring Toya Talks at this moment in time because of all that we have going on. And it was just filled with so much of just depressing stuff. And I found
Yes,
myself, I think I talked to you about that, Belon, where
yes,
I was just like, we were looking for something to take away
topic.
from all of the negativity
Yep.
and the real life issues that are really going on. But I found myself trying to find a funny video on my timeline, just
Yeah.
searching for something different.
Yeah.
And then I was like, maybe people are open now because of what's going on to connect in a different way.
Mhm.
So that's why I was hoping that Toy Talks would be received in the climate that we're in right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
receiving it.
You receiving it,
I'm
CC?
receiving
Me
it.
too. I love it.
Demira, she said, I agree. Social media can be an overload. I
Mhm.
was like, yes, it
Hmm.
definitely,
Let me
definitely
let
So
me
can.
do y'all
say
often,
something.
does anybody ever fast from social media? Like I
Yes.
often take social media fast. Sometimes
Yes.
I'll completely deactivate my page, and sometimes I won't. I just let everybody talk to themselves, and I just be gone for like 4 days, 5 days, or a week because I need that mental break. Do y'all ever like
Yes.
fast?
Yeah,
Yes.
my church
Yeah.
usually does a 21-day fast in January at the beginning of the year. So I take a 3-week break. And then one time last year in June, I just had to take a break from it because it's overwhelming. And
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just recently admitted to myself that I'm an empath. And so I realized why I kind of get down some
Mm.
days because I see so much and then I really take on that, like thinking I could fix their problems or wishing that, I could change
Oh
something
my
for the
God.
person and it really weighs heavy on me. So I do have to, although I don't post a lot or whatever, I watch, I lurk. And so I
Yes,
take a whole lot in and it becomes overwhelming sometimes.
that's true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Miss
Yep.
Dawn said it's like an elevator. It will bring you up and down. I
Yeah.
agree.
Oh yes, like
I
all
agree.
day. That is the
Yeah.
truth. That
Chantel,
is
you
the
said
truth.
you wanted to say something. What were you trying to say?
Well, I was just about to say it's kind of touching on a little bit of what Pinky said and what Brown said. Like so like every day of my life I'm dealing with I honestly I feel like I'm not even the only one, even in this group. Like we deal with trying to help people, heal them, and just get them to even think different. Because sometimes, not sometimes, just like all the time, when you think different, you do different, or when you know better, you do better.
Hmm.
But um, I try to have fun. I love music. Everybody don't know I do love music. So I love it. Music makes me feel good. I'm not perfect. None of us are, but it helps. Um, so it helps me. Let me make sure I say that. It helps me um just to go on social media sometimes, whether I'm just like I might say something positive, do something positive, but I remember going live a few weeks ago while all the rioting was going on. Let me make sure I not say just the rioting. It was another killing. Um, Not just by a police officer, just when you turn the news on or when you look at Facebook, it's so much negativity going on
Yeah.
that when I went live that day, and I remember I was live and the guy, some guy, I can't remember who he was. Forgive me if you're on here and I forgot. But I was on my live and he said, "This is so refreshing to see you on here dancing, something positive." And like he was enjoying the music, he was enjoying I hope he was enjoying seeing me dance, you know, but it it's just a positive, it's my way of bringing positivity to uh our pandemic. You know, it's so much. I could go on and
Mhm.
on. Starting
Mhm.
from the pandemic, death in our family, just like all kinds of
Yes.
stuff. Oh,
Yes.
let me not forget again, I'm human and I have my own stuff that I'm like
Yes.
trying to deal with. Coming to
Yes.
work, having to deal with people feeling suicidal or hooked on drugs, just all kind of stuff. Oh, and then I have family that calls, my family going through something, you know, and I'm always trying to keep my own head clear. And
Mhm.
maybe it's my coping skill to do the music, go live. Oh, my bad. Have a drink. I drink. And I do. Those are my coping skills. But and so in those coping skills, I do share them. I share them. I've had somebody who's near and dear to my heart that will tell me, I don't think it's safe for you to be going live like that when you're out and about. And I'm like, in my mind, I feel like I wish I would. But, but,
Pow, 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 pow.
yes, I wish somebody would, but I get what they were saying. I get exactly what that person was trying to tell me. And I respected it, honestly. It didn't
Mhm.
stop me from going live, but there are times where people come on my live and be like, "Where you at? Where you at?" I'll inbox them and tell them where I'm at because I know I don't want everybody and their mama knowing I'm at Smitty's. But
Right.
sometimes people that know Smitty's gonna know automatically. They'll know the background. I'm at Smitty's.
Mhm.
You know, FYI, I ain't been at Smitty's since before the pandemic, and I hope they open up. But anyway, the point is like that's my feel good, and then I do get judged for it. I do, but I'm okay with that. I'm a who? Don't get me started. They talk about Jesus, and I feel like, who am I? I don't stand a
Hmm.
chance. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Hmm.
so they're gonna talk regardless, whether it's
Yep.
old, middle age, young, whatever. And I don't judge people. I really don't.
Yeah.
I I really feel like to each his own.
Yeah.
If you're on social media, whatever you choose to, and I hope it's safe for any and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I respect. Sometimes I respect my little sister who she and I did say sometimes. Well, sometimes I feel like she's ridiculous, but I
Raven.
do. I respect
Not
her.
me.
No,
Not me.
I'm talking about Yanni. Like I respect the fact
Oh.
that don't put me on there. Sometimes I respect her. I do. But sometimes I feel like, no, you're so beautiful. Like, why not? Like, that's
Yeah.
what I'm at in my head. But then I don't
Mhm.
want to disrespect her, you know, because I we want her to see what I see. And then I want the world to see what I see. You're beautiful,
Mhm.
sissy. Let's do it. You know? No, here go the camera.
Yeah, and
Give me half
I
your
wish that
Facebook.
Yanni was on here to defend herself. Not that she have to defend herself, because we're not talking about her in a negative way at all.
No, no, no.
But she is
But
way more private than us, and sometimes
Mhm.
it's hard to be around people that are not as open as you, because then
Mhm.
you feel like you're not really being kind of true to yourself. And this is no diss to Yanni. I'm just talking about anyone. And I definitely think that that's a struggle. Another struggle I have is I am always so aware of my elders. And even though I know this is my
Yes.
page, I listen for sure.
Yes.
Anybody know the head of my family is my granny, and my auntie Judy be on everything. And so for me, I'm thinking about my auntie Judy granny, and I'm thinking about would my daughter be embarrassed to see that on social media? And would she be
Yes.
embarrassed to say that's my mom?
Yes.
So for me, I'm a little bit cautious of what I post. I'm just like Pinky. I never post where I am until I'm leaving. And it's not that I've had the scare that she's had. It's just that I've heard about those things. And so I choose to, like, check in when I'm leaving, not necessarily when I'm there.
Yeah, so we
Yanni
all
has
do that.
a
Chantel the only
comment.
one that's a thug.
Yanni?
I just said, Pinky, call me next time. We're gonna deal with this. Bet you ain't gonna follow nobody else. But in all actuality, like I respect that though. Like you're trying to make sure ain't nobody out here playing with you. Cause as sweet as Pinky is, as this and that as Pinky is, I guarantee you that's Ella little girl. I'm
Oh,
just telling
I'm
y'all
glad to
that.
know it's gonna come out. I didn't steal it. It's in there. I didn't steal it. It was passed down to me. So
Exactly. But and we all got a little bit of something in us. I probably got a little bit more than the rest of y'all, but it's okay. I feel like belong got the most, but hey,
Whoa! Not I.
yes,
Don't you see the
belong
halo?
is.
I'm not.
But
Troy calls it Gretna. He be saying, "Keep Gretna where she at." He always be like, "Keep Gretna where she at."
yes,
So I
Gretna.
try to keep
Hold on, y'all. Let me
Pensacola,
clock out.
like right here, and keep Gretna buried deep down. Like you got to do a lot to pull Gretna up out of me. Then it's the problem. Then it's a real problem. But that's
It's,
also why I choose to, like, I'm normally a sharer. I share a lot of things because I have a lot of family on my Facebook and I'm in a whole nother state, they in a whole nother state. So I
right.
share a lot. But like lately I kind of find myself pulling back on the things that I share, as many TikToks as I post. Cause people say crazy stuff, or somebody's always trying to judge you, trying to tell you what to post, what to
mhm.
say, what you shouldn't have said, what you shouldn't have posted. And I don't
Hmm.
have the patience for that. So before, I just be like, hold on, let me just. And that's sad though. You
I'm
should be able to
smart.
share things.
I'm smart by the mouth. Like don't.
I
Like,
know, but people be so bold. They try to tell you what to post, and I'm like, okay, how about I just don't post nothing? I mean,
Right.
I'm just gonna take a minute and just not share a lot of things that I normally would have, which is sad. So because people just judge for no reason, like, get your
I
life
that's the ones
and
that
I
gotta
think that
block.
I think
block
it's a little
them.
bit of the insecurities that people have that somebody is bold enough to post this and they're not. For them to sit back
Yeah,
and judge. Although I don't post anything, I love seeing. I know I can go to Belong for
I'm back.
TikTok. I know I can go to Chantel for lives. I know I can go to Raven for singing videos. I can go to
yep.
Toya for Toya Talks. So that's the individuality of people, and people don't understand that. I'm me. I don't have the same responsibilities as you, so I can post this if I wanted to and not feel a type of way. But I think they're probably insecure about what they can and cannot post for fear of either their relationship or their job, and so they only know how to hate because they can't do it. I guess that's what I
Yep.
feel. I don't
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what
Right.
happened, y'all, but
Let me
I'm
ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question though.
what's that?
And this is a conversation for another day, I promise you. But one of the things I noticed, and I'm included, a lot of people, I feel like you weren't about this or you weren't about that, but let's talk about some stuff that when you talk about some real issues that you have going on in your life or that you've literally dealt with, and how much of a healing process that can be for another person,
Right.
Yeah.
which is a part of this question, what you wouldn't and wouldn't share with on Facebook,
Yeah.
on
I
social
agree.
media, period. Because in
Yes.
all actuality, we're all so individual, but people really know me, but they don't know me. They know my name, they know my face, they might even know my social media, but you don't know my story.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
You
Mm-mm.
know what I mean? And my story goes deep, and if I ever come out with it,
Hmm.
it's gonna blow some minds. I plan
Yes.
on coming out with it one day.
Yes.
But my point is, it's gonna blow some minds. But it's a lot of people on social media ain't willing to share it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. And
yeah,
I think that this was a way for me to be able to share and not feel like, bad about how I share,
Mm-hmm.
and what I share. I think it could be therapeutic. I was just talking to someone, I won't say who, but I was just saying, wouldn't it be great if we were able to just share everything about ourselves and not
yeah.
feel like we have to hide any parts of ourselves. I want
But
to I want to lead by example. Like I want to
guess what though?
live up to
Somebody
We
that.
don't do
to
that in
judge
real
you.
life.
But we could try. We could start somewhere.
We could try. I think that we should try and we should be careful who we do that with. We should choose,
Yes.
that's a great responsibility to it's almost like you just laying everything out, laying your burdens, your everything,
Yes.
onto another person, not onto another person, but to share something with that person. It's like they have it in their mind too. They're carrying it now too. So I don't know. I'm like as social as I am. Y'all like to say I'm social, but I'm a butterfly and this and that. But like I'm very private. Like it's not like you can
Yes, you
talk to
are.
me every day and
Yes, you
not know
are.
what's going on with me.
Hmm.
Right, right.
I do. I agree with that. My ladies, I do. Y'all know how I am about the time. I wanted to allow us a little bit of an extension, but I don't want to keep people too long. I
Yeah,
think
because
that we
I'm
could
off
talk.
now.
I think
I'm
we
ready
could
to
talk
go
about
home.
this all like all night because I think that all of us make a very good argument on like what we believe. The truth of the matter is I think that anybody should have the right to post whatever they want to post
I
I
agree.
according
agree.
to their comfort
Hmm.
zone. But before we do get out and we close out this, I want to ask anybody if they have anything that they want to promote, post, anybody that they want to follow. If you want anyone to follow you on a different platform, I would start with the one and only, the TikTok queen, Miss Honey B.
No, nope, I know. I'm good.
No, you already know. Okay, well then let me go over
Well,
to the one on side of you, Chantel,
okay.
because I know the other two. I know they have something
I
working.
know.
Chantel, do you have anything?
Um, nope. I'm a whole bum out here in these
Apparently,
streets.
she's writing a
No,
book on her life story.
well,
I am
I've
too
never
though. But
told
listen,
everybody.
I am too. To be a
I
This
movie
never
or get a
told
book.
exclusive.
everybody, but I guess
I am too.
everybody know now. Thank you, sissy. Damn, Raven.
Share. We're sharing. Sharing.
We're sharing.
Okay,
Share, share.
so since you
Let
done
me
let the
just
cat
say
out
this.
the bag, go ahead.
Let me just say I am.
We have an
I
exclusive.
am
Okay.
oh, I cannot, I don't like her. Um I am. I think I've been through whew, and I don't think I'm exempt. Let me just make sure I put that out there. I just think I've been through a lot, and if y'all didn't know, doing counseling made me realize I've had clients that tell me, "Oh my God, Miss Chantel, can I see you outside of here?" Like, and I'm like, man, look, can y'all slow down? But one thing I noticed, they were trying to see if they get my number, call me outside of like, but
You were
no.
therapy. You
Let
were
me say
therapy
this.
for them. You were something to take their
I
mind off of
am,
what they're
and I
going through.
appreciate that. But it made me realize I can speak life into some people many of times, but I need to make sure that I keep myself focused and continue to work on me. And I really feel like I never really truly told my whole story outside of my immediate circle. And honestly, a
Hmm.
lot of my immediate circle don't be knowing stuff. But I'll tell it. I don't have a problem with telling it. It's just the right platform to tell it is not coming on Facebook Live and tell it. So that's when I did think about, you know what? I'll write a book
Mm-hmm.
about
Yes.
me. And it is, when it comes out, it's gonna be mind blowing. And it's gonna be like, damn, who knew? But it made me so strong. And even when I'm doing it, it inspires me. It made me realize how far I've come, where I'm still trying to go,
Mm-hmm.
where I am right now in my life. I focus on this bubble. My sister know I got a little bubble. I don't be trying to let nobody in it because I'm trying to keep my own sanity, even though,
Yeah.
because I heard
Mm.
a couple of y'all say, because especially when Pinky said, you know, when you hear a lot of other people's problems, like you take that and
Yeah.
you hold it heavy to you. It's heavy, but it's
Mm-hmm.
rough because like when you sitting there doing group and like 10 different people, 3 of them might be suicidal, the other 2 might be homicidal, one won't kill their kids, the other one won't do this. Hey, then they got one that's just sitting there like straight out of their mind. But I'm sitting there trying to figure out, damn, like I even used to be going home, laying down trying to figure out what I could talk about in group tomorrow to inspire them. And then you always gotta use a universal topic, something that's
You've
gonna
been
help.
through a
Like,
lot. That's why you're so strong. It takes a strong person to be able to handle being that for like large amounts of people. You got people coming to
Yes.
you every
right.
day talking about, just airing it out, laying it out.
Yes.
I agree.
So
Um,
And one thing, wait, before we go, I love to make sure I inspire people. I don't care what you're doing, where you at, how it's going. I don't care who's around you. It could be family. I don't care who it is. Living your truth. Because can't nobody take that from you. Living your truth,
Mm,
I agree.
you
I
know?
agree.
And so when people see me, they can't take a lot of me. Because I'm living in my truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's why you share so much.
Yeah.
so real.
I know. Pinky, what do
yeah.
you have? What, are you working on anything? I know you are.
Well, I am I have a podcast, I have a YouTube channel. I do a lot of things, but
The
I'm
name.
really just taking a mental break from feeling the obligation of having to be consistent with the podcast and YouTube videos, because everything that's going on really is just, it's a lot for my spirit. So I'm allowing myself to rest and not feel obligated to do a podcast every week. If I feel it, if it comes to me, I do it. But if I don't, I'm allowing myself to feel. And but that's
Just
it.
be
Just
okay
my
with it.
podcast, Sincerely Angie, and YouTube, Sincerely Angie. And I have normally been consistent with, putting out content, but right now I'm doing it as it goes.
Yeah.
I feel you, Angie. I'm
Yep.
the same way with my TikTok.
I'm
And
Do it as
definitely
if
I
a
go.
y'all
listener.
haven't, if y'all
Thank you.
haven't, follow my cousin Honeybee Johnson. Miss Johnson, she does like amazing TikToks. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to go ahead and listen to Sincerely Angie on the podcast. I listened to it on my way to work, and I found out some things about my Pinkster. I was like, you get a different side of
Oh,
Pinky, of Angela.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
listen, I'm telling y'all, just follow my sister Chantel. I call her the news. She is the news. If you want to know what's going
No.
on in New Orleans, all you have
Say
to do is go to her page. And if you want any fitness, anything, I'm telling you, hit my little sister up, Raven Raquel. She
it.
also sings. She does a
Oh
lot
yes.
of things. She
you
has an
ain't let
amazing
her
voice.
tell what she got going on.
I didn't. I didn't, Raven.
No.
Oh, I
No.
swear I thought I had Raven. I am so sorry. Listen,
Mm-mm. It
that's
was just
because
that Chantel talked enough
Chantel
for
took
the both of us.
forever. Look,
I know y'all lying.
exactly. Tell the people what you have, Raven.
Sissy
All right.
poo.
So right now I have some music that is being mixed and mastered. It's a
Whoop, whoop.
small EP it's already being mixed. So after that's done and we putting the album cover and everything together, getting some things aligned. So it's definitely gonna be out before the summer over. I know that much.
Okay.
I can't give like
Yeah.
a specific
So,
date, but I'm about to have some music out. So y'all be
can
on the
I
lookout.
ask you something, Raven? Can
Yes.
you give the people just a small tad bit, a little something so they can hear you, just so we could close this thing out the right way?
Yes, cousin, bring it.
Oh,
Come on. Come
all
on,
right.
cousin.
And she ought to be used to being put on the spot.
She should. She really should.
Just a small stuff, something small, because we have to end this, but I definitely want the people to hear your voice.
All right. Baby, it's you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only thing I see. Come on, baby, it's you. You're the one that gives me your all. You're the one I can always call when I need you, baby. Everything stops. Finally, you put my love on top.
Yes, cousin.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
wait.
my
I'm
cousin.
so
That's my
sorry. I
cousin.
know I said that was going to end it. However, comma, I cannot let y'all go without putting Belong on the spot
No, you're
because
not.
B
I'm about to hang
said,
up.
B
All right, love y'all.
Wait, I
Bye.
will say something. Wait, B, don't hang up. Um,
hold on.
before we go, and this is our family. Um, I'm the oldest. It's out there. I get it. I'm the oldest, but it's so beautiful to know that our family is like doing the damn thing one way or another. But they're not on here. But Brel, she was in here. Y'all can follow her any day. She brings the positivity. Come in. And I'm going home. I swear. I'm off the clock. I'm going home. Sorry, I've been at work all day. Anyway, um and Yanni, my little sister, she have her own business, counseling.
Yep.
Check her out. She do counseling. Um that girl straight massaging all your booty if you want it. She gonna get you right. I'm just saying, not literally. But I'm just saying she gonna get all that out. Check her out. She got a couple of businesses. But
And
it's
her
it's
business
number
is called
positivity.
Testimonial Counseling
Yeah,
Services.
testimonial
Um,
counseling.
Yes, and she is located at 1901 Manhattan Boulevard.
Yes.
I cannot remember the suite, but you can reach her if you guys need any counseling services. Her telephone number is 504-610-3011. Mental health is very important. My sister keeps me
Yes.
right. Both of them. I'm lucky enough to have two of them that help and get me together. Be quiet, Chantel. But I do want to close this out. I didn't want this to be this long. I do appreciate you, ladies. Of course, y'all know y'all are near and dear to my heart. I am so thankful that you guys were able to come and kick it with me. And I know that Brel had to leave, but Brel's daughter is a hairstylist. Follow Deja. She is doing like some really, really, really cool things. And I'll leave that link. I mean, like all of her information in the comment section. So if y'all want to look up
Yes.
Brel's daughter
Y'all
by
follow Ava
Deja,
too.
hair by Deja, yes, and TikTok is
And follow
she is
Ava.
it.
Ava got her own.
Yeah, that's what you
But
gotta follow.
I love
Hey,
you,
baby.
ladies. Tell
Love
the people
you.
bye,
I love
y'all.
y'all.
Wait,
Love
Belong has
Bye.
to
y'all.
Love
sing.
y'all. Bye, girl.
What you
She
say?
ain't gonna do it.
Malone ain't
Bye,
trying to
y'all.
sing. Later, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Later.
Bye.